Hi everybody, do you hear me? Fahim is here, Maida is here, Sama is here, Mahin is here. Oh, perfect. How's it going? How's today? Good? Hi, Fahim Dana. I was waiting for the second one, but I didn't get it. Haven't you worked on it yet? Not yet? Okay. Okay. Hi, Mahin Dana. How's it going? Were you busy? Did you have lots of classes today? Maida. Maida is here or she left us? They left us because now she joined again. There are four of you here now. Drinking a cup of tea. Nice. That's good then. Bon appetit. Enjoy it. You're tired, huh? After your class at 10:30, again, I have got a live session with Mahsa. I think she's still a student because she left Iran about 2 years ago, and she's gonna talk about student visa if you are interested. Okay. Hi, Maida, welcome. Hi there. How was today? Did you have a lot to do? What about last session? Did you go through Unit 6? Did you review the vocabulary items you learned last session? I'm sure you don't pile them up. You know, pile up, huh? To pile up. We talked about it, I think, the very first session or something. And then at the weekend, you have to catch up on them. Catch up on something. You are too busy this week, huh? You don't need in, Maide. Okay? What are you busy with? Everybody is. No worries about you. No worries. Everybody is too busy these days. Afros is here. Hi, Afros. Welcome. Maide, what are you busy with? Studying, or you are busy at work, or what? Studying for IELTS? For studying, you should be happy. You should be happy then, Maite. Studying is something really good. I personally enjoy learning something new. Tell me about the vocabulary items you have learned, and especially about the last session, what you learned last session. Afruz, did you review them? Fahim, did you review them? Maeda, did you review Unit 6? Mahin, Sama, Unit 6, did you review? Did you listen to the rest of the class? I recorded and sent to you, yes? Okay, perfect. How did you find it after reviewing? Easy or difficult? I reviewed Unit 3. Ah, okay, okay. How was it, Sama? Difficult to you or easy to you? Not easy. Uh-huh, okay. Because you are getting familiar with them, okay? It was okay. Very good. Excellent. And also you have got your weekend ahead because today is Tuesday, okay? And in only 2 days you have got your weekend and you can go through Unit 6 and 7 again, okay? To make sure you know all. I have a class. Let me just accept. I have a class of project management and it is so boring and anything has piled up too. Oh, it's part of your university? I mean, it's a university lesson? No? Oh, okay. Okay. What about Somaya? What about Afruz? How is it going? Hi, Somaya Jana, welcome. Did you review Unit 6 and the vocabulary items you have learned? Yes, Afruz. You want to talk? Let me turn it on. Afruz Jana, I'm listening to you.
Hi all.
Hi, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Sure, very well.
Uh, Teacher, I reviewed the previous lesson. I
Very
have a
good.
question about the
Please.
idioms.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
I want to ask, can we use this idiom in writing?
Why not?
Because I think they are formal, and our
They are
writing
formal.
they are
Exactly.
informal. Yeah,
They are
and
not. No,
our
no, no, they are
writing.
not informal. Afrojanam, check them in your dictionary. There is no INF in front of them.
Uh-huh.
When you check the
Uh,
register of an idiom, a word, or whatever in a dictionary, if it is informal, you can see INF in front of it. For example, check, for example, kick the bucket, overjoy, for example, I don't know, whatever, they are informal, okay? And then you can see that INF is written in front of each. That's the register.
Thank you.
Sure.
I want to repeat it again. So, can we use it in speaking and writing both?
Speaking, you mean for IELTS?
Yeah, when we want to
Yes.
talk, I mean.
یا ببین اسپیکینگ آیلتس یعنی چی؟ اینفورماله یا فرماله؟
Formal.
نه
Informal.
شور نه فرماله. تو با اگزمینر اینفورمال صحبت میکنی، مثلا بهش میگه های بادی، نه هی رفیق مثلا.
Mm, yes, yes.
Never.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's yeah. You know, any kind of speaking with someone who how can I say that we are in touch academically. Examiner, professor, teacher, administrator, manager, okay? That person, sorry, just wait a sec. I accept these two. So my and Hilda. You know, so the way we talk is formal.
hmm
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Sure, sure. Okay. So let's see. So Maya, I could listen to your voice only. I like to learn it. I know. Okay. Okay. Great. So, hi, Hilda. How is it going? So Maya, do you hear me now? خب بچه ها، همیشه اگه چیزی که برای افروز هم سوال شده بود برای شما هم سوال شد، دیکشنریتون رو حتما چک بکنین، اوکی؟ و ببینید که رجیستر اون ورد یا ایدیم یا سلنگ یا هر چیزی رو براتون چی نوشته. اگه نوشته INF یعنی این فرماله، اگه ننوشته یعنی ایتس اوکی. اوکی؟ پس اینو همیشه مراقبش باشین. اگر هم دوست دارین که کلی ایدیم یاد بگیرین، چند تا کتاب هست، مثلا EDM in Use هست و یه دیکشنری خیلی خیلی خوب برای EDM NTCه. یه دیکشنری داریم به نام NTC که حتی میتونین GB شو بخرین. NTC و خیلی راحت میتونین مثلا کلی از توش ایدیم یاد بگیرین که من honestly اصلا الان به شما اینو ریکامند نمی کنم به هیچ وجه، به خاطر اینکه الان شما انقدر مطلب برای یاد گرفتن دارین، یعنی انقدر باید زمان و انرژی برای لیسنینگ، برای ریدینگ، برای نوشتن یک رایتینگ خوب بذارین. چون ببینید من مثلا رایتینگ های شما رو اصلا مدل ILC تصحیح نمی کنم، من فقط دارم به شما اشتباهاتتون رو میگم از لحاظ وکب و خیلی وقتا من لحاظ گرامر، چون خب من اصلا نمیدونم که شماها مثلا رایتینگ خوندین یا نه، اصلا میدونین 5 تا مدل اسی چجوریه، مثلا توی advantages disadvantages چی باید بنویسی، اگه مثلا advantages outweigh the disadvantages اول باید با کدوم شروع کنی، پوزیشن تو باید تو کدوم پاراگراف رو مشخص کنی. من نمیدونم که اصلا شماها فرق مثلا opinion essay و discussion essay رو میدونین یا نه، balance discussion essay بلدین بنویسید یا بلد نیستید بنویسید. به خاطر همین من اصلا وارد اون حوزه رایتینگتون نمیشم، چون نمیخوام که مثلا چیزی رو بگم که اصلا you have no idea about it، یا مثلا ریپورت، یا اصلا نمیدونم اونایی که میخوان جنرال چیز کنن کلاس رایتینگ بذاریم مثلا. ما دارم به کلاس رایتینگ فکر میکنم، ولی یه کوچولو بچه ها کلا احتیاج دارن که اول دایره لغتشون و گرامرشون اوکی بشه، بعد وارد کلاس رایتینگ بشن. ببین ماهده جانم، مثلا اگر کسی هنوز توی نوشتن present perfect present perfect continuous، مثلا اگه میخواد چه میدونم future perfect continuous بنویسه، conditional بنویسه، هنوز مشکل داره، نمیتونه وارد کورس رایتینگ بشه. میشه ها، استایل رو یاد میگیره، ولی هیچ وقت نمیتونه درست بنویسه. به خاطر همین احساس کردم که یه ذره بچه ها از این لحاظ قوی بشن، بعد دیگه بتونن مثلا پرقدرت وارد بشن. ولی یه چیزی هم هست این که واسه چی کاش واسه خودمم همینه. آره میدونم، چون اصلا رایتینگ ها رو صحیح هم میکنم، متوجه این قضیه هم میشم که مثلا هنوز یه کوچولو، یا وقتی وایس هاتون رو بهتون فیدبک میدم متوجه اشتباهات گرامریتون دفنتلی میشین، و وقتی به این اورنس پیدا بکنید و این قضیه درست بشه، انگار که بارتون رو بستین، بار درست وکب و گرامرتون رو بستین که حالا بعد بتونین توی رایتینگتون به کارش بگیرین. برای اینکه متاسفانه برعکسش رو زیاد تو بچه ها دیدم، یعنی اول رفته مدل های مختلف اسی رو یاد گرفته، ولی اصلا وقتی میخواد کالوکیشن استفاده کنه، وکب استفاده کنه، nothing. خب پس اون قسمت لکسیکال ریسورس رو کامل از دست میده دیگه. این قضیه باید برعکس اتفاق بیفته، یه کوچولو این بر قوی بشین که بعد اون بر بتونی واردش بشین. به خاطر همینم حالا رایتینگاتون انشالله بعدا به اون مرحله هم میرسیم، ولی الان فقط من دارم از این لحاظ براتون کرکت میکنم، چون مثلا من الان بیام مثلا برات بنویسم که مثلا you haven't supported your topic sentence well، تو هنوز نمیدونی که اصلا یه تاپیک سنتنس خوب رو باید چجوری بنویسی، میدونی؟ یعنی اصلا مشخصات یک تاپیک سنتنس خوب که ایس به مینینگه چیه، میدونی؟ قضیه اینم هست دیگه. همین دیگه. چی سوال؟ هر چی سوال داریم بپرسین که شروع کنیم به درسامون. مرسی از شما مهدی جانم. خیلی خوب. پس open your books. اگه هیچ سوالی نداریم بریم سراغ our new unit which is on the move. بچه‌ها it's on page 38. Okay, and you can see that here also. Okay, thanks فهیم جانم. What does on the move mean? What does on the move? The title of this unit is on the move, okay? Which is actually to be on the move. It means to be traveling. No, no. It's a prefabricated phrase. To be on the move. To be physically active. On the move means to be physically active. To be physically. I think I told you before, all CALLY is cly, automatically, psychologically, grammatically. We don't have kali in English, okay? So to be on the move means to be physically active, okay? For example, I have been on the move all day. It means that I was physically active all day and now I'm tired, okay? Questions about it? Have you been on the move recently? Has your daddy been on the move recently? Are you gonna be on the move at the weekend? Means physically active. Ah, so yeah, okay. I know that. But you're physically tired, and that's important, okay? Being physically tired doesn't matter because you just take a nap or you sleep for a short time or you drink a cup of coffee and then you feel better, okay? Sometimes when you are mentally tired, there is no way out. Yani çare نیست. And it's really difficult to stand it. There is no way out, okay? I think most of us in Iran these days, are mentally tired. We are not physically tired, because when we get physically tired, the next day we get really fresh, after sleeping for some hours, we are not tired anymore. But when you are mentally tired, just your energy is getting drained and you don't know how to get better. Okay, so answer these questions about the place where you live. Okay, everybody lives in Tehran. Everybody lives in Tehran. Yes, yes. Afruz, no, Afruz, where do you live? Hilda, where do you live? Oh my God, Fahim. Oh, interesting. About Burujet. Oh, hey, Hilda, you live in Burujet. Afruz lives in Iraq. Interesting. Nargis, where do you live? Ah, you live in South Somaya, North Khorasan. You live in Isfahan. Oh, Mahim. Andisha, where is Andisha? In Ahvaz. Oh, my heart melted for each and every of you. Interesting. Imagine before COVID-19, we didn't have these kind of classes. But is it around? So, Andisha is in Tehran then. Okay. Isn't it interesting? We just got together and we are in touch from different parts of Tehran. And we don't have any students from another country here. I have got one student from Kuwait. She is Iranian, you know, and I have got some students from Canada. Two of them were my students before in Iran, and they left Iran about 2 years ago. And one of them is living in Montreal, and another one is in Vancouver. And that's really interesting. But before COVID-19, I didn't have any online classes, and I didn't have any chances to be in touch with people from all over the world. But now it's really interesting. Sure, they are Iranians, but that's interesting. Yeah, sometimes I think so. Sometimes I think that, COVID-19 changed our life, you know, to better, not to worse. To better is the opposite of to worse. Okay. Modern communication technology has positive impact. Sure, sure. Lots of positive impacts. Yeah, 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 Mahi. I do agree with you. I do agree with you. So answer this question about your hometown, about Bojnur, Isfahan, Ahvaz, okay, and North Khorasan. Okay, so Maya, nice. So what would you take a visitor to your hometown to see? Honestly speaking, these days nowhere because Tehran is too polluted, and I personally don't recommend a visitor to see anywhere. But what about your cities? In Bojnud, in Iraq, in Isfahan? Where would you take a visitor to see, I don't know, some monuments or historic places? Everybody. Iraq is an industrial city. Oh, okay. So Afruz, no place to see. Unfortunately, I have never been to Iraq. Okay. So you can take a visitor anywhere. Fahim, in Isfahan, there are lots of historic places. What about Zayande Rud? What about اون میدون نقش جهان? Hilda, she could enjoy nature. Oh, nice. It is too polluted. Exactly. Oh, fine. Where you mean? Isfahan? Oh my God. Usually go to a restaurant. Yes, and the restaurants are perfect after there. And I don't agree. Tehran has a lot of nice gardens. Yes, Mahi. Yeah, generally speaking, yes. But these days, because of pollution, You don't dare to go anywhere. Dare یعنی جرأت کردن. To dare. You don't dare to do anywhere. Oh, okay. The oldest city is located in my hometown. Perfect. Oh, nice then. I haven't been there. Okay. Okay. So there are lots of historic places to be in. Yeah. Yeah. Iran in general has got lots of good places to go and enjoy. Yeah, I do agree. To dare. آره مایدا جان نوشتم اونجا ببین تو نوته. یعنی جرأت کردن. I don't dare to say. یعنی اصلا جرأتشو ندارم بگم. I don't dare to say. Yeah. Sore throat, yeah, sore throat, yeah, I know. I know. The same here. We are in the same boat. Sore throat. Yes. Yeah, we are in the same boat. So you stay home. Sometimes you have to go out in order to do something like, I don't know, doing something in the bank, but be prepared to stay home. Yeah, I know what you mean. Which of the following best describes the place where you live? Coastal. What does coastal mean? Name a coastal city in Iran. Name a coastal city. Coast means beach, and coastal is an adjective. Ramsar, Ramsar, Ramsar is a coastal city. Ramsar. Okay. Sama Khabar Khanum is there. You know Khabar Khanum? It's a restaurant and you can have lots of local food. Kif, Babulsar is, yeah. Oh, Abadan. Yes, 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 I know. And I've heard a lot about it. Yes, but I haven't been there. Give it a try. Give it a try. You say give it a try or give it a shot. Bacha, have you ever been to Khabar Khanum restaurant? Give it a try. Give it a shot. No, Bacha, come on. Just Google her name, Khabar Khanum. You can see lots of foreigners even know her, and lots of them have been there. How you haven't been there? Nobody. So it means that you are not a big eater. As I'm a big eater, to be a big eater. I know lots of restaurants. Shekamu. I'm a big eater. Okay, great. So is your city coastal? Tehran is not coastal. Is your city coastal? Isfahan is not. Arak is not. No. I think nobody is from a coastal city here, right? Okay. Mountainous. Mountainous is an adjective. Okay, it means that it is surrounded by some mountains, or it means that there are lots of mountains around. So, is your city mountainous? Tehran is mountainous. Uh-huh, yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I think most cities in Iran are mountainous, I assume. Okay. What about rural? Rural is the opposite of urban. Rural, it means that there are lots of villages in, okay, but urban is city-like. And I think the place we live, urban, not rural, huh? There are lots of villages around and it's not in a village. Very good, excellent. In general, do you like the place you live there? Because I personally don't like Tehran at all. What about you? Do you like the place you live there? Yes, yes. I only like Yeah, I know what you mean. Afros, and which part of Canada? Which part of it? Where? Vancouver, I don't know, Toronto, Montreal. Oh, nice. And you plan to get there, right? Masa is from Toronto. Okay, so tonight you can talk to her, you can ask her your questions. Okay, perfect. But it's cold. It's cold. Uh, there is not any entertainment in my city. Which kind of entertainment, Somaya? Because in Tehran, even in my idea, there is no entertainment. What can you do in Tehran? And as cinema, okay. So if you are interested in going to the movie, because in Iran, okay, and because of Iranian movies, I personally don't go to a cinema that much. So that's why it's not a kind of entertainment to me. But you like it, huh? And I personally don't like shopping. That's why, shopping centers or malls are not that appealing to me. Appealing means interesting. I die for fresh air, to be out for bicycling, walking, running, and you can find it here. We lack fresh air. Okay? Perfect. So let's get to the next part, which is listening. Listen to four people describing. It means that listen to four people who are describing where they live and complete the table below. Use the correct adjective from 1.1 for the type of place, and then write down any words that help you to decide. Maybe you have got four speakers, number one, two, three, four, and then you have type of place that you are supposed to write and words that helped you to decide that this type of place. Is that clear? Yes. So listen, please.
Speaker 1. Recording 7A. Speaker 1.
I live in a quaint little village about 300 kilometres from the nearest big city. Although it's a long way, the drive from the city is well worth the effort because the surrounding countryside is very scenic. I like living here because it's so peaceful and the air is really fresh, so it's much nicer than in the city. It's a pretty sleepy village, but on Sundays there's a huge market and people come from all the neighbouring villages to buy and sell their local produce.
Speaker 2. The most popular part of my hometown is the beach. We have long stretches of white sand and the water is crystal clear. The sea can be very calm at times, but the surf can also be spectacular. Visitors who enjoy water sports are really well catered for, as you can go snorkeling, scuba diving, and deep sea fishing. Soon we're going to get our own airport, but for now people can only get here by ferry. Speaker 3.
My city is famous for its skyscrapers, statues, and fountains, but most of all for its shopping. You can buy anything you want here, and we have over 50 large shopping malls. We get a lot of overseas visitors, so our airport is one of the busiest in the world. It's a very exciting and cosmopolitan place to live. Most people don't drive because there are always traffic jams, but the public transport is really well organized. We have some great attractions nearby for visitors, as well as a huge sports stadium and fantastic theme parks. I suppose the only downside is that the air can get a little polluted at times.
Speaker 4.
My village is 200 meters above sea level, and we overlook the villages and lakes down in the valley below. It's very picturesque up here, so we get a lot of visitors, especially artists who want to paint the landscape. They also like our traditional houses. The air is very crisp up here as well, so a lot of people come up here to escape the heat in the city. The roads are pretty treacherous because they're very steep and winding, so most people arrive by train. The scenery on the way up here really is breathtaking.
Shall I repeat or you got it? No, it means you got it. Yes. Okay, perfect. Very good. Okay. So tell me about the first one. Type of place. Type of place for the first one. Rural, rural. Okay. And what helped you to get it? What helped you to get it? Give me some words. Village. Village. Very good. What else? Local, it means that there are some local people. Countryside, peaceful. Oh, great, very good. Okay, so it means that you are good at listening, but let's check all the new vocabulary items we have got here, and they can help us a lot to speak about a place. Open your book, please, to page 160. Page 160. Fresh air. Samaya Jana. Fresh air. Mhm. Okay. 160, it's recording 7A. Okay, speaker 1. Everybody is there? Everybody is there? Did you find it? Perfect. So listen, please. I live in a quaint, okay, quaint. Have you ever heard of that? What does it mean? Quaint little village about 300 kilometers from the nearest big city. Quaint means, is it attractive or not? Is it attractive or not? Yes, exactly. Okay. Quaint, it's a bit unusual, but really attractive. Okay. Unusual and attractive. Very good. It's beautiful. It's attractive. It attracts everybody's attention. Okay. And the pronunciation is quaint. Quaint. Repeat after me. Quaint. Excellent. Very good. And then, although it's a long way, the drive from the city is well worth the effort to be worth. Okay. It is worth being there. It is worth trying when you want to use a verb after that, because the surrounding countryside is very scenic. What does scenic mean? Are there lots of beautiful views around, or there aren't? For scenic, are there lots of beautiful scenes and views around, or there aren't? Yes, exactly. Okay. If somewhere is scenic, okay, scenic actually is the adjective form of scene, okay, and it means that there are lots of beautiful views and sceneries around. I like living here. Okay. I like living here because it's general. But don't forget that after like, after love, after hate, after all these kind of verbs, you can have to and you can have ing. But the difference is that when you say to, it means it is exactly now at the moment. But with ing, okay, it means that it is general. Maybe I like swimming. خب یعنی all the time I like it. I like to swim یعنی at the moment. Did you get the difference? Did you know that before? To. And both are correct. Like to do something. To. About like, love. پس اون ing is general. Okay. And to is exactly for now at the moment. Very good. And then it said that I like living here because it is so peaceful. So they have peace of mind. Peace of mind. Is the place you are living there peaceful? Is your hometown peaceful? In my idea, Tehran is not. No. What about the others? Isfahan, Arak, North Khorasan. Yes, good for you, Samaya. Good for you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I guess. No. Oh, unfortunately. Okay. There is no peace of mind. I wrote it here for you. You can check it. And the air is really fresh, so it is much nicer than in the city. It's a pretty sleepy village. What does it mean? Sleepy village. It means that everybody is sleepy there. It means that it is quiet. Exactly. It is quiet. Okay. And there aren't lots of activities in. Yeah. Yeah, it's quiet. Okay. Yeah, Sama. Exactly. Is Tehran sleepy? You want to be away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Okay. No, exactly. Okay. Yeah. Tehran is chaotic. It's not sleepy at all. It is chaotic. What about some islands like Hormuz, Hengam? Have you ever been there? Lively. I don't consider it lively, Somaya. Sorry to say that. I consider it chaotic. Lively is positive. Somaya, when was the last time you were in Tehran? When was the last time you were in Tehran? I guess it's like everybody's there. Hormuz is fantastic. And it is so sleepy, isn't it? 1 year ago. Oh, okay. So not long ago. Not long ago. Because in my idea, Somaya, Tehran is getting worse day by day. If I don't immigrate, I won't stay in Tehran. Never ever. I have made my firm decision to escape as soon as possible. Very good. And then it said that, but on Sundays there is a huge market. Huge means Titanic. به خاطر همین اون کشتی رو بهش میگفتن تایتانیک، برای اینکه تایتانیک is an adjective and it means huge, gigantic, enormous. Very good. Excellent. Okay. And then there is a huge market and people come from all the neighboring villages. Okay, neighboring is so beautiful. Neighboring, it means that it's an adjective for villages which are near. Okay, to buy and sell their local produce. Excellent. Very good. Ask me if you have any questions about the first one. آره سمیه جان فکر کنم تایپو داشتی. You know the correct spelling. Okay, it is. Let me write it here. Enormous. Okay, or gigantic. Very good. Any questions about the first one? No? Very good. Now, speaker two. The most popular part of my hometown is the beach. Good for this speaker. We have long stretches. You know long stretches? Long areas of something. Long stretches means long areas of something. Okay? A white sand and the water is crystal clear. بچه crystal clear رو برای همه چی میگیم؟ مثلا من ازتون میپرسم که don't you have any questions about present perfect؟ میگید نه. It is crystal clear. Okay. Don't you have any questions about, for example, our lesson today? No, it's crystal clear. یعنی it's completely clear. There is nothing vague. پس فقط در مورد water نیست. The sea can be very calm at times. At times means time to time. But the surf can also be spectacular. What does it mean, spectacular? Spectacular. Spectacular. Fantastic. Fabulous. Sighting, very sighting. The surf can be spectacular. Spectacular is an adjective. And it means that something is perfect, is really good. Fantastic, fabulous, fantabulous. بچه از ترکیب فانتاستیک و فابیولس فانتابیولس به وجود اومده ها. مثل ترکیب بریکفست و لانچ که برانچ داریم اینطوری داریم اینا. Visitors who enjoy water sports are really well created for, as you can go snorkeling. You know snorkeling? You know snorkeling? Do you hear me? Yes. You know when diving. ببین نرگس دایوینگه اونیه که you have got oxygen tank. snorkeling اونه که you have got a tube in your mouth while you are swimming. یه فرق کوچولو با هم داره. ببین اون deep sea diving یا diving you have got oxygen tank carrying and also swimming. ولی for snorkeling you have got a tube and you can breathe through this tube. Did you get the difference? آره but there is a difference سما جانم. Okay. Okay. Did you get the difference between diving and snorkeling? Match up for diving, okay, or for deep sea diving. You have got oxygen tank and you carry that, and then you can go underwater. But snorkeling, you have got a tube. تو این حالا مثلا خودتونم خارج رفته باشین یا تو این فیلم ها هم دیده باشین، مثلا elderlies یه وقتا از این تیوبا میذارن، از این لوله های اینطوری که they can breathe through it. به اونم میگیم snorkeling. Okay. Which one, Sama? This one, visitors who enjoy water sports are really well catered for. Well catered, it means that there are lots of people at their service here and they can really enjoy it, or even you can say that water sports are at their service. Cater همون verb catering. Catering در ما چی کار میکنه؟ Provides everything for us. مثل provide food for us. Provide lots of facilities for us. وقتی well catered شده یعنی everything is provided. Did you get the difference? Yeah? Okay. Very good. And then it said soon we are going to get our own airport. بچه own. یه وقت own نخونین. Own. Airport, but for now people can only get there by ferry. Which kind of boat is ferry? A small one or big one? Small one? واقعا? Big one. Ferry is big. Ferry is a kind of boat that you can even carry your car. آره دقیقا. آره دیگه you can even get your car on it. مثلا اگر برین بندر عباس بعد بخواین از اونجا برین قشم، بعد برین بندر رجایی، بعد یه عالمه فری اونجا وجود داره که مثلا they take your car if you wanna just get there by your own car. Have you ever been there? آره they are ferry. Okay. Exactly. Very good. Any questions about the second one? Traveling is always good. Traveling همیشه میچسبه. میچسبه رو چه شکلی میگیم؟ hit the spot. Traveling always hits the spot. میچسبه. یعنی اسپات وجود داره میزنه به خال. hit the spot. Very good. If you don't have any questions, we can talk about the third one. Question? No? زود شما شروع کردینا. Very good. So let's talk about the third. My city is famous for its skyscrapers. What's the difference between famous and popular? Famous to hit the spot. آره مایده جانم. ببین من هرچی میگم مایده اینور توی نوت مینویسم. اینور چکش کن عزیزم. اینور تو نوت رو نگاه کن دست این چیه؟ چپ. hit the spot. الان نخندیم به من. Famous. Very good. hit the spot یعنی میچسبه. مثلا traveling hits the spot these days. مثلا when it's too cold, drinking a cup of hot, I don't know, for example, coffee hits the spot. میچسبه. Very good. آره. Famous یعنی everybody knows that person. مثلا حتی صدام was famous. احمدی نژاد was famous. But not everybody liked them. ولی popular یعنی everybody likes and everybody knows and everybody likes them. مثل کی؟ مثل دکتر حسابی مثلا. Okay. ما hit the spot yes. آره عزیزم میچسبه همین فرمال دیگه. پس حواستون باشه که famous یعنی everybody knows مثل مشهوره، ولی popular مثل معروفه. everybody knows and everybody likes. حالا well known، پس well known با popular یکیه. okay? well known با popular یکیه. But what is the noun form of famous? Fame. What is the noun form of popular? Popularity. Okay, the noun form of famous is fame. The noun form of popularity is popular is popularity. Very good. So my city is famous for، پس یادت باشه to be famous for something. مثلا Tehran is famous for. Shiraz is famous for. It's skyscrapers. What does skyscraper mean? Skyscraper. Can you, for example, are there too many skyscrapers in Yazd? آسمان خراش. Okay. Yes, okay. Okay. No, there aren't. Exactly. It's okay. It's a typo. Okay. So skyscrapers, statues, and fountains. You know statue? You know statue? Statue of, for example, in Tehran, there is one square by the name of Mohseni Square. Okay, and there is a statue of a mummy there. We have Horror Square. For example, چیز Statue of Liberty این مجسمه آزادیه هست. Statue of Liberty. Okay, that's a statue. And fountains. Fountain هم اینطوری فوار است. Fountains. But most of all for its shopping. Who doesn't like shopping here? Because I know that most ladies like it, but who doesn't like shopping? I don't. Shopping is I don't. Oh, interesting. Oh, so we have a lot in common. To have a lot in common. Okay, it means that we have lots of similarities. Okay, you just shop online. Perfect. These days, Mahin, huh? Because of COVID-19 or no? No. Oh, okay, perfect. And have you ever regretted? For 5 years. Excellent. That's good done. Okay, very good. And then it said that you can buy anything you want here, and we have over 50 large shopping malls. We get a lot of overseas visitors. Overseas means from other countries. Huh? Overseas means مثل abroad. Okay, lots of foreigners. So our airport is one of the busiest in the world. It's a very exciting and cosmopolitan place to live. But cosmopolitan. Do you think Tehran is cosmopolitan? Iran is cosmopolitan? Do we have people from different nationalities here? No, exactly. But Canada is, huh? Dubai is, Turkey is. It means that we have got people from different nationalities there. Most people don't drive because there are always traffic jams. بچه‌ها, traffic is uncountable. Traffic jam is countable. یادتون نره ها. Traffic uncountable. Traffic jam is countable. Like parking. Parking uncountable. Parking space countable. Don't forget it. And then بچه ها میتونیم بگیم the traffic was bumper to bumper. یادتون نره. But the public transport is really well organized. Very good. Public transport is really well organized. You can memorize it even. And then we have some great attractions nearby for visitors, as well as a huge sports stadium and fantastic theme parks. I suppose, you know, theme park? No. Like او پارک. آره، ولی خب توی تهران اون او پارک رو داریم. چیزم داریم، دایناسورا. ببین تیم پارک هاست. تیم مثلا میگیم برای مهمونی تیم میذاریم. مثلا همه چه میدونم مثلا سفید مشکی بپوشن. این تمشه. بعضی پارک هم تم دارن دیگه. مثلا تم دریایی داره. اینجا تو تهران یه دونه تم چیز داریم، این دایناسورا و اینا همه مثلا مال حیوانات ما قبل تاریخ و اینا. اینا میشه theme party. میگم تیم پارتی، تیم پارک. تیم پارتی اونیه که بهت میگن از قبل what to wear، به اونا میگیم. And then it is said that I suppose یعنی I guess, I think the only downside means it's a positive point or negative point. Downside is positive or drawback, very good. Negative, okay, is that the air can get a little polluted at times. ببین ما چه میکشیم، اونا فقط get a little polluted at times. Okay, very good. Questions about it? Everything is crystal clear? Okay, so Sumaya is typing. Nargis is typing. Yes, okay. So, speaker 4, my village is about 200 meters above sea level and we overlook the villages. What does it mean? We overlook the villages. You have got the view or no? Villages. No, you have got the view of all villages around. And then lakes down in the valley below. Oh, you know valley. Valley is a place between two mountains. Okay, valley is the place between two mountains. Darre is valley. Below, it's a very picturesque. What does it mean, picturesque? Is it attractive or it's not? Interesting or not? Picturesque. It's beautiful, beautiful, attractive. Okay, very good. Okay, interesting. Up here, so we get a lot of visitors, especially artists, who want to paint the landscape or scenery. They also like our traditional houses. یادت نره ها، این house singular pluralش houses. بچه‌ها houses ما تو انگلیسی نداریم. من اینو ببینم میتونم برات بنویسم. آره بیا جلوشم زشو گذاشتم که یادت باشه houses. And then the air is very crisp. What does it mean, crisp? Crisp. Is it cold or hot? Cold. Okay, یادت باشه cold. و چیزم هستا dry. humid نیست. crisp میشه cold and dry. humid نیست. بعد یه چیزی که بچه مثلا کریسپیه مثلا به عنوان adjective یعنی ترده. مثلا میگه I like this kind of مثلا چه میدونم bread because it is crispy. یعنی ترده، داره خچ خچ کرانچ میکنه. کرانچو بلدی؟ ببین یه چیزی که وقتی میخوری صدای خچ خچ میده کرانچه. مثلا like cucumber, like تدیگ, like for example chips. چون کریسپیان تو کرانچ میکنی. به خاطر همینم چیتوز اسمشو گذاشته کرانچی. یه دونه مانچی داره، یه دونه کرانچی داره. مانچی یعنی مانچ تو انگلیسی یعنی ملچ ملوچ کردن. اینا رو بلدین؟ اوکی. ببین آره perfect. Okay. ببین crunch you make noise while eating something ولی بعضی هم make noise میکنن وقتی they are drinking something. مثلا اینطوری میکنن اون میشه slurp. اگه یه وقت تو IELTS ازتون پرسیدن که talk about مثلا something which is your pet peeve یعنی میره رو اعصابت، خب میتونین مثلا راجع به این چیزا حرف بزنین و اگه مثلا این لغت ها رو به کار ببرین خب یعنی you know English دیگه. به نظرم not a bad idea. And then it is said so a lot of people and the roads are pretty treacherous. Treacherous means safe or is the opposite of safe? Treacherous. چرا هیچکی چی نمیگه؟ Nobody is there. Everybody is قیمه ها. ما سر در میزیم و قیمه ها. Dangerous. Very good. یعنی it's not safe, it's not secure, and it's dangerous. Okay. Yes. Because they are very steep. Steep یعنی چی؟ یعنی خیلی شیب داره. Okay. steep. Okay. یعنی خیلی. ببین وقتی استیپ داره این goes down or goes upش با یه sharp angle یا یه زاویه خیلی sharp. Okay. steep. And also we have got winding. Okay. What does it mean winding? مثل Charles Road is winding. یعنی it is curvy. Okay. Curvy is why. Curvy. What a curve. Noun و curvy. عجب. بعد winding ها حواست باشه که چیز دیگه نخونیش. ببین برات فونتیکش هم جلوش نوشت. Winding. So most people arrive by train. حواست باشه که برای somebody میگیم with، برای kind of transportation میگیم by. مثلا I get there by my own car, by bus, by taxi. اینا. ولی برای people مثلا میگیم with. I went there with Sarah. Okay. سوار شدن ماشین چی میشه؟ ماشین مثلا تاکسی مثلا یا ماشین معمولی. To very good. Get in. The opposite is آره. oppositeش چیه؟ To get out. Very good. خب سوار شدن هواپیما و اینام همینه. Very good. Very good. To get on. Opposite to get off. ببین هر kind of public transportation یا هر kind of vehicle خب که بتونی you can stand on it بتونی روش وایسی. مثلا تو اتوبوس میتونی وایسی، تو ترین میتونی وایسی، سابوی وایسی، شیپ وایسی، ایرپلین وایسی. پس میشه get on get off. ولی هر چیزی که اینطوری سوارش میشی، اینطوری خودتو جمع میکنی میشینی، میشه get in get out. حواستون به prepositionاش باشه که اشتباه نکنید. Got it? Very good. خیلی خوب. پس یه بار فقط به اینا گوش بدین و فالو کنین لاینا رو که اگر جای اشکال داشتین از من بپرسید.
Recording 7A. Speaker 1.
I live in a quaint little village about 300 kilometres from the nearest big city. Although it's a long way, the drive from the city is well worth the effort because the surrounding countryside is very scenic. I like living here because it's so peaceful and the air is really fresh, so it's much nicer than in the city. It's a pretty sleepy village, but on Sundays there's a huge market and people come from all the neighbouring villages to buy and sell their local produce.
Speaker 2. The most popular part of my hometown is the beach. We have long stretches of white sand and the water is crystal clear. The sea can be very calm at times, but the surf can also be spectacular. Visitors who enjoy water sports are really well catered for, as you can go snorkeling, scuba diving, and deep sea fishing. Soon we're going to get our own airport, but for now people can only get here by ferry. Speaker 3.
My city is famous for its skyscrapers, statues, and fountains, but most of all for its shopping. You can buy anything you want here, and we have over 50 large shopping malls. We get a lot of overseas visitors, so our airport is one of the busiest in the world. It's a very exciting and cosmopolitan place to live. Most people don't drive because there are always traffic jams, but the public transport is really well organized. We have some great attractions nearby for visitors, as well as a huge sports stadium and fantastic theme parks. I suppose the only downside is that the air can get a little polluted at times.
Speaker 4.
My village is 200 meters above sea level, and we overlook the villages and lakes down in the valley below. It's very picturesque up here, so we get a lot of visitors, especially artists who want to paint the landscape. They also like our traditional houses. The air is very crisp up here as well, so a lot of people come up here to escape the heat in the city. The roads are pretty treacherous because they're very steep and winding, so most people arrive by train. The scenery on the way up here really is breathtaking.
And you know breathtaking, huh? When you want to say something is amazing, you say it's breathtaking. Okay. So, Maya, did you get it? Cosmopolitan? I wrote it for you. From different nationalities, like Dubai, like Canada, but Iran is not. Iran is not cosmopolitan. Very good. If you don't have any questions, we can go back to page 38. Do you have any questions? No? No? Excellent. So go back to page 38. As you can see in 1.4, it is said complete the sentences using the correct form of the words in the box. You may use the word words more than once. We have got some words like at, low, of, peak, reach, trend, travel. Okay, and also we have got, what is that? Is it true? Trough. Is it true? Ah, very good. It's trough. Very good. Trough. And trough is the opposite of peak. This is peak. This is trough. Okay, don't forget it then. Excellent. Okay, Mata, where can you see such a bar chart? Where can you see that in IELTS for writing task 1? Exactly. And in academic type, not in a general one. Okay? Because for a general one, you are supposed to write a letter, مثلا a letter of complaint, yeah, a letter of مثلا you want to apply somewhere or whatever, یا حتی invitation. But here you have got a report you are supposed to write. Okay? خب, take a look at it. We have got 3 years, 1970, 1985, and we have got 2000. And also you have got city hotel occupancy, coastal hotel occupancy, adventure tourism, rail travel, and air travel. Then you have got sentences number 1 to number 8. I want you to take a look at them and complete them with the words you have got in the box at, low, of, or whatever, based on what you can see in the bar chart, and then we will talk about them. There are 8 of them. I think 3 minutes enough. You can do it, and then you can have a break. Okay? So 3 minutes. Done. Thank you. Okay, everybody, turn your microphone on, please. اونایی که دارن شام میخورن، سری قورت دادین. Turn your microphone on. افروز خانم، مهی خانم، ببینم که سمیه خانم. خب حالا بریم دوتا جواباتون رو با هم دیگه چک کنیم. اوکی؟ چک کردین we will be back. Okay?
Yes.
Okay or not okay?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
at low and top both.
Hello, we are back. Everybody is back.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Very good. So, do you hear me well? Okay. Oh my dear. Okay. It's okay. For the next time, I will join you again. So, number one, the chart shows the in tourism in Harbor City. What is that? Number one? Number one, trends. Why? Because trends means changes, bacha. Because trends means changes. Adventure tourism rose from, it's a past tense of rise, rose from a low of, very good, 20% in 1970 to a peak of, again, very good. پس it's a prefabricated phrase. یادتون نره. A low of X و a peak of X. Don't forget it. Okay? In 2000, the occupancy of coastal hotels peaked at. یادت باشه اینجا peak is a verb. Okay? یادت باشه. Peak at به خاطر اینکه it's a verb. Peak at close to اینجا adjective close to 90% in 1985. In 2000, the number of passengers traveling. حالا چرا باید باشه traveling؟ برای اینکه who were traveling. ببین clause تبدیل به phrase شده. Who were traveling. حالا who و wereش برداشته شده میشه traveling. By air reached a peak at 80%. Okay. یعنی اولی کلازه که کل اون کلاز سابجکت ریچته. بچه اینا رو یاد بگیرین. اینا برای نوشتن رایتینگتون بسیار بسیار مهمه. ببین این جمله in 2000 the number of passengers who were traveling by air کل این کلاز که subordinate clause تو دلشه یه سابجکت واسه reached یعنی it reached a peak of 80%. حواستون بهش باشه. The number of train passengers fell to past tense fall fell to a low, very good, of approximately 25% in 2000. The two greatest من که توه پس باید باشه troughs میتونه باشه lows هم میتونه باشه. Both are correct. Occurred in adventure tourism in 1970s and rail travel in 2000. The percentage of a coastal hotel occupancy experienced the greatest. این دوتا همیشه با هم چیز میشن. Parallelن. Peaks and troughs. Very good. Okay. And then city hotel occupancy peaked. دوباره verb. دوباره verb at. Very good. Almost 80%. فقط یه کوچولو این vocabulary note رو نگاه کن. Page 38 و بچه ها منظورم اینه. اینو نگاش کن. اینو. ببین when talking about statistics we say that figures reach a peak of. ببین peak اینجا noun. Reach a peak of or peak out. Peak at. Peak at verb ولی. The number of visitors reached a peak of. Okay? ولی peaked at. The opposite of a peak is a low. ببین countable هم هست. هم peak وقتی noun countable هم low وقتی که noun countable. The word trough also has this meaning but is usually used together with the word peak. آخه پرالل با هم استفاده میشن به خاطر اینه. The number of visitors به خاطر همین من بهتون گفتم number 6 و خودم lows انتخاب کرده بودم چون یه کوچولو trough تنها رو کم میبینم. The number of visitors fell to a low of only 556 in 1978. The tourism industry has peaks and troughs. Questions? میدونم خسته شدین. برین یه استراحت بکنین. چقدر بذارینم ساعت چنده؟ It is 9:17 9:20 اینجا باشین. خوبه؟ 3 minutes. Okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy your break. I'm back. What about you? Somebody typing hi again. Somebody typing hi again. Did you have dinner? Imagine in 3 minutes. Is it possible? No. And after your class even I can't have dinner برای اینکه I should get prepared for my live و فکر کنین که I'm supposed to I think دیگه I have dinner at 11:30 or something. Too late. ولی it's okay. هایا یعنی چی الان؟ این از این هایایی که داشتی یه چیزی میخوردی. بینگو سمیه جانم عالی بود یعنی شامه رو خوردی و سری بینگو. Hi again. خب حالا بیایم بریم سراغ یه قسمت بسیار قشنگ which is traveling. Tell me about the last time you traveled. When was the last time you traveled? How long ago? Last year. I know. Next year? مهین. The last time was next year? مهین خانم داری شام میخوری حواست باشه. It was last year in بهمن. Where did you go, Samu? Last month. ماهده. Good for you. Where were you last month? Gosh. Nice. آره. Just before COVID-19. Oh, good for you. Last month. To see. آخه I want C. آره چیز ویتامین C این مدل C به خدا. I know what you mean سمیه. آره somewhere to wind down, you know, somewhere to wind down, to unwind. I know. Nagas is typing. ولی in Iran, Hormuz was the best place I have ever been. آره exactly. Walking on the beach with bear میشه وقتی که هیچی پاد نیست. Bare feet. B-A-R-E. Bare feet. آره. I had to travel to Abadan. Oh, it means that it was a business trip or something? You mean it was a business trip? No, I'm not talking about business trip. I'm talking about a trip you had some fun, you really enjoyed, you know, sightseeing and doing water sports and trying local food. This kind of trip, I mean. Both of them. Killing two birds with one stone. با با یه تیر دونشون زدی. Killing two birds with one stone. Birds with one stone. من همیشه به اونایی که رو کروز شیپ ها اینا کار میکنم فکر میکنم که how lucky they are. They're always traveling, you know, and they earn money, but their job is lucrative. بچه lucrative میشه money making. Their job is lucrative. Making. And they really enjoy. همشو توی چیز نوشتم. تو قسمت نوت نوشتم. آره good for them or lucky them. میخوایم بگیم خوشبالشون میگیم lucky them or good for them. Lucky them یا good for them. Okay. Let's talk about the vocabulary note. Okay, it said that travel is a verb and also you can use travel as a noun. ولی بچه it is an uncountable noun. یادت باشه trip is countable. Okay, I went on a trip. ولی travel as a noun is uncountable. دارم اینجا رو میخونم. بذار یه دقیقه براتون بیارم گیج نشید. I mean vocabulary. And talk about traveling in a general way. For example, air travel has become cheaper than rail travel in some places. Past don't forget that. Number one, travel is a verb. حالا اگه it was as a noun, number one, it's uncountable. And number two, when you are talking about it in general way. حالا trip. Short holiday or time away. Away یعنی you are away from مثلا your house, hometown, حالا هرچی. I have to go on a business trip. همیشه یادت باشه go on a trip. یعنی این آنه تغییر نمیکنه. Okay? Go on a trip or on a business trip to Japan. حواست هم باشه که این بزنسه. Okay? چرا بزنسه؟ به خاطر اینکه there is a vowel after the stressed syllable. مثلا تو نمیگی different. میگی different. نمیگی vegetable. میگی vegetable. هر جایی که there is a vowel after the stressed syllable, that vowel is silent. And then trip can also be used to refer to a journey. So the bus trip was really long. Hello. Journey means getting from A to B. When driving a long way, it is best to break your journey up into 2-hour blocks. Yani every 2 hours you need to rest. چرا نوشته 2 hour؟ چرا ننوشته 2 hours؟ بکنم we talked about it once. مثل اون دختر 3 ساله هتل 5 ستاره. Because it's an adjective. Exactly. An adjective should be singular. Tourism. بچه همه ISM in English are pronounced ism. So tourism, the industry or business of providing holiday transport, accommodation. We talked about accommodation last session. یادتونه که بعد سمیه گفت verbش accommodate بوده توی یونیت قبلی ها و اینا. Accommodation was a place to stay in. مثل villa, house, apartment. اینا هم میشه accommodation. حتی تنت به خدا tent هم یه نوع accommodation and entertainment. Okay, that's tourism. So did you get the difference between travel, trip, journey و tourism? Travel چی بود؟ Verb بود و noun uncountable بود. و اگه you were talking about traveling in general مثل air travel مثل نمیدونم rail travel or whatever like that. Trip short holiday بود. حواسمون باشه go on a trip بود. Journey you are going from A to B یعنی this place to another place. بعد یادمون باشه که توریسم هم اینداستری، توریست هم که پرسن. به نظرم از ایزی از ABC. شما خیلی سخت‌تر اینا رو بلدید. حالا حواستون به این ارره باشه. Travel, traveling, moving from one place to another. I think travel or traveling helps to educate you about the world. Okay? حالا جون من جمله‌شو نگاه کنید. I think tourism helps to educate you. خب we know it. We know که it's traveling. Okay? آها. فقط something important که traveling UK with double L و travel with one L US spelling ولی both are correct. Okay? Both are correct. یعنی نگران نباشین که اگه مثلا اینو تو امتحان بنویسم یا اونو بنویسم. Both are correct. But something very interesting is luggage. Luggage is uncountable and refers to all of your bags. Put your luggage or put your suitcases here. پس اگه یه جا داشتین تو بعد جای خالی داشتین نمیتونین بنویسین تو luggage. برای اینکه luggage uncountable بعد بنویسین تو suitcases مثلا. Not put your luggages. مثل فرنیچر و ایناست دیگه. فرنیچر هم uncountable. uncountable رو خوب بلدین؟ اگه خوب بلد نیستید که یه دونه چیز دارم. نه خوب بلد نیستین؟ خب میفرستم تو گروهتون. من یه دونه لیست خیلی خوب دارم براش که مثلا همه یه چیزایی که uncountable و اینا بهتون میگه. فقط اگه یه وقت میدونی که من از آلزایمر شدید رنج میبرم یادآوری بکنین بهم. اوکی؟ اگه دیدین سعی میکنم ولی حتما همین امشب بعد از لایو بفرستم براتون. یه درس یه دقیقه صبر کنین اینجا بنویسم. countable list. بعد ببین این کتاب grammar for IELTS هم خب یه دونه یونیت countable uncountable داره که خیلی خوبه. اگه دیدین که مثلا اون جزوه اون نتونست بهتون کمک کنه بیاین سراغ این کتاب. یونیت countable uncountable پرفکته ولی اون دیگه جزوه خیلی شسته رفته است براتون میفرستم. Very good. خیلی خوب. 2.1 correct the 7 vocabulary mistakes in the text. بدوین برین توی چیز پرورکاتون با هم انجام بدین برگردین. اوکی؟ بذارین اول آدیوتون رو آن کنم. آخ اونایی که الان شام میخورن سریع قورت میدن اونا خیلی باحالن. So
Line 7.
Okay, you are back. Hello, hello. Everybody is back. Okay. So, number one. Okay. Do you hear me? Do you hear me well? Maida is typing? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now, listen please. Thanks to modern transport, people can now journey a lot. Can I say journey a lot? No, because journey is a noun and we should use travel. It was number one. More easily than in the past. Okay؟ بچه easily adverb ها میبینینش همونطوری که میتونی بگی مثلا our house is مثلا چه میدونم مثلا more convenient than yours همون رو میتونی بعد از verb adverb با more بیاری حواست بهش باشه easily than in the past however modern day trip can I say that modern day trip because it's talking about it in general in a general way very good very good it should be travel very good حالا چرا به خاطر اینکه we are talking about it in a general way okay travel has sorry also has its problems airports can be very crowded and there are often long queues of people you know queue means line of people صف queue means line queue of people waiting to collect their luggages can I say luggages No, because it is uncountable. Exactly. خب پس to collect their luggage یا بکنش to collect their suitcases. یعنی هر دوتاش درسته. یا اسه رو بردار بذار luggage یا suitcases. There are two possible answers. One way to make this job easier is to tie a colorful ribbon. Ribbon میشه روبان یه همچین چیزی. Around each of your luggage. Okay. خب میتونم بگم each of your luggage برای اینکه each دارم و each با countable میاد میتونم اینجا luggage به کار ببرم نه suitcases دقیقا به خاطر ایچه ها ایچه داره برات سیگنال میده که you can say that so they are easier to spot on the conveyor belt conveyor belt این belt هست که اینطوری میچرخه و you can take your suitcase برای همتون اون conveyor belt کانادا رو آرزومندم If you are going away on a short journey, okay, so short trip. چرا؟ چون قرار بود که journey رو برای between two places به کار ببریم. Of only a few days, then you may be able to limit yourself to hand luggage and save even more time. For longer trips. Very good. Make sure you take plenty of means a lot of snacks and drinks, especially if you are traveling. Very good. With small children. Very good. Thank you. Thanks a lot. خب حالا let's go to page 40 اول. Page 40. Okay, we will go back to in page 39 ولی let's talk about page 40 I mean here بچه تو قسمت قبل no questions to ask اینجا if you have any questions to ask let me know it's clear very good و easy هم بود I think you already knew that خب travel advice اولا که یادت باشه advice امروز داشتم توی یکی از وایس هاتونم یکی برام وایس فرستاده بود بهش گفتم advice uncountable و advise verb بعد هر وقت خواستی به یه نفر بگی برات یه دونه advice دارم یادت باشه که مثل news you have got a piece of news پس verbش advise و nounش advice و you have a piece of advice for someone حالا بیایم با هم بخونیمش The price of holidays can fluctuate a great deal. بچه fluctuate means to go up and down. Go up and down. این میشه fluctuate. ببین بچه‌ها همتون کتاب رو دارین؟ من تخته بذارم اینجا it's okay؟ یا کی کتاب نداره بهم بگی؟ سمیه تو داری؟ چون سمیه یه وقتا میگه آره تو کتاب خیلی خوب پس بذار من یه تخته بذارم. نه ببین این میشه fluctuate. خب بعد ببین یه جایی این شکلی میشه. خب فعل این میشه level up. حواست باشه. To level. خب پس این قسمت اولیه fluctuate. To fluctuate یعنی to go up and down. بعد اونجایی که دیگه چیز میشه level up میشه. حالا اینا رو بعداً توی رایتینگ ریپورت بهتون همه‌شو با جزئیات میگم. پس fluctuate a great deal throughout the during. Throughout means throughout the year means during a year. So try to be flexible with your travel dates. بچه‌ها ما اگه flexible نباشیم چیم؟ If a person is not flexible is rigid. برات نوشتم توی نوت. Rigid. And avoid peak holiday times. In peak holiday times, most people go on a trip. Because everywhere is more expensive. Okay, حواست بهش باشه. It can also be cheaper if you book well in advance. To book یعنی to reserve. To book یعنی to reserve. In advance یعنی before something happens. Okay, before something happens. I want to see you this week and I'm gonna see you at home, but I will let you know in advance. Okay, I will let you know in advance. یعنی قبلش بهت میگم. I will let you know in advance. Before your departure, make sure before your departure, it means before you leave your own city. Okay, make sure you do as much research about حواست باشه research verbش doه و conduct. Conduct خب is more formal ولی do دیگه it's the everyday one. About your destination as you can. بچه if I'm going to Hormuz is my destination. When you are going to Canada, Canada is your destination, the place you want to get there. Find out if you require any special visas or permits to travel there. Think about currency as well. Currency means the kind of money you need to spend there. Will you be able to access your own money? Access means you get it. مثلا when everything is accessible, it means that you can easily get whatever you want. Okay? Your own money easily enough, or will you need to take cash with you? No, nobody takes cash. Think about eating larger lunches and smaller evening meals to help make your spending money go further as lunch is generally cheaper. Okay? داره تریک هم بهتون یاد میده که بیشتر لانچ بخورین و لانچ بزرگتری بخرین rather than a snack. Make sure that you keep sufficient identification. بچه sufficient یعنی چی؟ What does sufficient mean? Enough. آره یا اون یکی وردش چیه؟ adequate. Adequate. آره or enough. Okay. Identification. Identification like passport, ID card, they are called identification. With you all times. It may also help to email a copy of your passport details to yourself in case it is lost or stolen. Label your suitcases. بچه label as a verb. حواست باشه اینجا label is a verb. Don't label people, for example. Label your suitcases clearly so that they can be easily identified as yours. It can be useful to store یعنی to save a copy of your itinerary. Oh, what does that mean? Itinerary. You have got it the previous page as well. Itinerary. A plan of your trip. Okay. نه آره path ولی planه دیگه. Plan of your trip. In a prominent place in your suitcase. Oh چه قشنگ. Prominent place, what does it mean? یعنی mm, mm, it's easily accessible or it's not easily accessible. Prominent. Prominent place یه جاییه که you can easily access. Okay? Easily accessible. همین مثلا روی کیف و اینا یه جایی که خیلی راحت میتونی ببینیش، یه چیزی از توش برداری، نباید هی بگردی. ببین prominent کلا بچه‌ها میشه معنی it can easily be seen. مثلا اینایی که گونه برجسته دارن اینا prominent cheeks دارن. اوکی؟ حالا همه دوباره رفتن شام. Nobody is talking to me. Questions about it? Plan of your trip. So prominent place in your suitcase so that the airline will, where is it? Will know where to find you if your luggage gets lost. Okay? یعنی مثلا اون نقشه ها رو داری که مثلا نقشه نیست planete که مثلا where you are going مثلا you are going to this hotel how long are you gonna stay there be sure to pack any medication pack is the opposite of unpack medication or other essential items essential یعنی necessary okay. Okay thank you Mahi. Essential items means necessary items in your hand luggage. If your flight is delayed, flight هم که noun form flyer is delayed or your luggage is lost, why how unlucky you should be. This can be difficult to obtain in an airport or foreign country. Excellent. پس سختاش چی بود؟ fluctuate بود، peak بود، in advance. سختاش که نه. It's easy for you. یعنی چیزایی که شاید نمیدونست. Destination بود access identification itinerary همیشه it's tongue twisting for me tongue twisting یعنی راحت نمیتونم بگمش tongue twisting مثل veterinarian tongue twisting دیگه essential هم که گفتیم luggage ماگج هم که میدونستین obtain means to get in و that's it ask me if you have any questions نخوابینا تازه باید بیاین لایو hello جونم من یه هلو بگین هلو thank you thank you خیلی خوب حالا که اینا رو بلدین حالا برین اونور 39 okay complete the sentences 1 to 8 with the words you have learned okay focus better Let me know if you're free. Sama is done? Yes. What about the others? Done? You can meditate. Mahin or Sama. You can close your eyes and meditate. Do you hear it or you don't? Thank you. How was the music? Did you like it? You didn't hear it even, huh? You heard? You couldn't hear? No music. کلی براتون میوزیک مدیتیشن گذاشته بودم. از نداره میفرستم تو گروه. گفتم هیچ کسی هیچ ریاکشنی نشون ندادا. دفعه دیگه یه شهرام شپره میذارم حالا که اونو هیچکی نشنید. So, number one. I gave my parents a copy of my itinerary. Yes? Very good. بچه یادتون نره که چیز اسپلینگش هم یاد بگیریم. Itinerary before I left so that they would know where I was. نه دیگه identification چجوری میخواد show that where you are. Identification که ID و نمیدونم پاسپورت و اینای خودته. ولی plan of your trip okay میشه itinerary. It is difficult to get tickets at that time of the year so we booked ours well in advance. Very good. Okay. My bank has a lot of branches overseas, so I could my own account easily access. Excellent. Very, very good. And bank account, don't forget it. Driving a car during something periods can be horrendous. Horrendous میشه extremely dangerous, extremely bad. حتی extremely difficult, challenging. آره peak. Exactly. Okay. Peak periods. پیک هالیدی نه دیگه سمیه آخه خودش پیرید داره خودش نون داره بخاطر همین تو دیگه یه نون دیگه آره نذار اوکی Your passport tickets and money are the only really essential excellent essential items on any trip in the duty free shop آخه duty free duty یعنی tax نمیدین دیگه duty free shop they asked to see our tickets and some form of ID, very good identification. The exchange rate can اینطوریه can level off میتونه بشه fluctuate very good fluctuation هم که nounشه مثلا اگه تو report نخواستی fluctuate رو بنویسی fluctuation is a noun form when we finally reached our we were very tired you reach your destination very good excellent very good so open your book please to page 40 دیگه رسیدیم به آسونش Take a look at the words you have got in the box. Complete the essay below with suitable words from the box. Then in your notebook, write a conclusion for the essay. Very good. Take a look at it. You have got affects as a verb. But you know that affect is a verb. Let me write it here for you. To affect. The noun form is effect. The adjective form is effective. خواهش میکنم فامیلیوار یادشون بگیریم. پس affect, effect و effective. Okay? And ecotourism, what does it mean, ecotourism? Ecotourism. مثل eco-friendly. یعنی tourism related to nature. Related to nature. Remote. What does remote mean? Remote نگینا. Remote. Isolated. آره و isolated. Far away. فقط far نیست. Far away. Okay, this is remote. Transport, you know it. To transport means to go from one place to another place. Transportation is a noun form. Trend means change. Tourism is an industry related to tourists. But tourist is a person. Did you get all of them? Maida is typing. Yes? خیلی خوب. Now, complete this short paragraph. What are the advantages and disadvantages of tourism related to nature? مثل eco-friendly. Okay. So complete it number 1 to number 8 in 2 minutes. Then we will check together because that's really easy. So whenever you are done, let me know. I think it's easy, isn't it? Sama is typed. Done. Very good. Okay. So since the airplane became a common form of transport, very good. People have become more adventurous in their choice of holiday destination and expect to be able to fly to even the most remote, very good, parts of the world. But what effect, okay, do tourists have on their surrounding environment as a noun? Excellent. The arrival of a group of people, tourists in a small community in society can mean the end of peace and quiet as they indulge in one long party. Indulge in means when you let yourself have something, you let yourself do something, okay? When on holiday, away from parents, young people can sometimes change their normal standards of behaviors, fueled by alcohol and too much sun, okay? وقتی you fuel a situation, you make it even worse. They can do damage to themselves as well as the community around them. This invade verb, invasion noun. Very good. Affects the local people in many ways, disrupting their normal routine and increasing their working hours. However, tourism حالا دیگه میخواد برگرده، یعنی هر جا however میاد دیگه کلا ورق برمیگرده. Tourism can also be of benefit to a small community, bringing jobs, آره دیگه, provide job opportunities and a source of income that may not have existed before. This may mean that younger people are encouraged to stay in a community rather than seeking word یعنی look for a job in a city. آره دیگه, when they have got a job, why they should come to a city to look for. There is also a growing منظورش change. Growing trend, very good, towards different types of holidays. Nowadays, we hear a great deal about the popularity of ecotourism, which I think indicates that people are more aware of the environment and wish to protect it rather than harm it. ولی not about Iran. این فقط is talking about other countries. خیلی عالی. Thank you. برای pronunciation you should just listen to it in order to know the words. مثلا boundary, boat, cup, course. این چیزی نیست که بخوایم مثلا چیزش بکنیم توی کلاس. فقط پرونانسیشنه. براتون یه کاری میکنم, آدیوشو میفرستم توی گروه, بچه‌ها برین گوش بدین, بنویسینش توی correct place because you have got 6 places to write and then we will check. Are you tired? Tired? A little bit? No? Yes? Okay, I know. I know. خیلی خوب. I really enjoyed having again a nice class with you. Okay? Enjoy your weekend. امشب براتون هم تاپیک کاردش رو سعی میکنم بفرستم, هم موضوع رایتینگ. یادتون نره که هم برای یک شنبه رو اونایی که نفرستادم برام بفرستین و هم سه شنبه رو. من اگر هی یادآوری نمیکنم, اگه هی سراغ نمیگیرم, اینطوری نیست که دلم شور نزنه یا به فکرتون نباشم, ولی میدونم که خودتون حواستون هست. میخوام که من یه استرس اضافی به زندگیتون وارد نکنم. اگه هی پیگیری نمیکنم به این دلیله, وگرنه چشم انتظار وایستون و رایتینگ تک تکتون هستم. اوکی؟ آره واقعا آخه هی فکر میکنم مثلا بگم فلانی مثلا وایستو نفرستادی. خب خوش میدونه دیگه. به خدا. یک شنبه کلاس داریم؟ یک شنبه چه خبره؟ بگو یک شنبه خبریه یعنی نداشته باشیم؟ تعطیله؟ دروغ. خب بذار برم ببینم. فکر کنم من روزای تعطیل رو کانسیدر نکردم. روزای تعطیل رو نشمردم که چیز نباشه, ولی بذار برم نگاه کنم ببینم که اون روز رو گذاشتم یا نه, بهتون خبر بدم. خوبه؟ Thanks. اوکی. ببین شهادت به انگلیسی میشه martyrdom. ببین شهید میشه martyr. کسی که به خاطر مثلا ریلیجنش یا کانتریش اینا کشته میشه martyr و martyrdom. بهتون خبر میدم. باشه؟ تیر برد چی؟ اوکی. من یه بعد برام پی ام بذار ببینم چی میگی. بچه ها have a nice time. Take care. Bye. Love you all. Love you all. You too. Bye. Take care. Take care.